So I asked AI to write advanced muscle building training for me. So in this video, we're gonna go over what the AI, ChatGPT specifically prescribed, so you don't have to do it, and you will know, is it better to still hire a human to help you with the program, or you can just write the script and AI automatically will give program to you. And here is the program. The first thing AI advised to do is to focus on progressive overloads. This is generic, very basic idea, but it's very true. The thing is, if you are already advanced, you will pretty much know about that. So the second thing is use variety of exercises. This, again, to fully stimulate all the muscle fibers in a muscle group, it's important to use variety of exercises that target the muscle from different angles in a different way. Again, this is pretty generic advice that you can do. Still, it's good, but it's not perfect. And here is why. What AI is doing is just give you the general knowledge to this point, but knowledge have to be combined with experience. For example, if you're really advanced, yes, of course you have to do different variety of exercises, but also you have to pick one or two and load all the work on top of that. If you change the exercises every other workout without consistently repeating it, most probably you will have inferior results. And think about it, you want to stress the same muscle group in the same way over and over and over. For example, lately I've been doing specialization on overhead press, so every workout for upper body starts with overhead press. Yes, the second exercise it will be lateral rises or rear delt rises, but I will keep these two consistent, and maybe once in a while I will alternate. If I decide to do this third time in the week, I will alternate with cables, face pulls, and things that can complement the workout. So again, the AI probably, I want to say caution in mind, if there is a mind for AI, really trying to give something that generic and not super specific, so it will not be harmful. But if you want to progress after intermediate stage, definitely specialization with variety of repeated exercises. So the knowledge was variety, but repeatedly do it like for a couple of weeks, 6, 7, 8 weeks, so you can see the results. And we'll talk about this a little bit later again. The third thing is use the proper form. This comes without saying. Proper form is crucial for maximizing muscle growth and minimizing the risk of injury. Be sure to use proper technique and seek out guidance for qualified professional if you're unsure about the proper form of the exercise. Now, of course, if you're advanced, more than likely you already know how to move. However, in the gym, even to this day, I see people that train for a long time, they just learn the technique in the wrong way and they still keep doing it. And the way how I can tell, it's because after 30 years of training, when I see somebody, when I go past somebody and I see how he do it or how she do it, I can tell if the muscle is engaged or activated. It's one thing to move the weight, it's another thing to activate the muscle so you can move the weight. Think about it and go over it. You want to keep the tension on the muscle that you want. So proper form, of course, it's always needed, and if it's not proper, also you will not be able to progress that much, because proper form will mean like a good dynamic posture, how you stand in the space, but also if, for example, you're doing deadlift or squat and the form is not proper and the barbell pushes you out of the perfect line of the gravity, it's already not the perfect form. So this is almost self-explanatory. I don't think it should be included in the recommendation for training. Really using guidelines, I don't think qualified professional, I'm not sure how qualified somebody can be to describe or observe the thing that I just explained. It's gonna do, it's to use really experienced professional. And it may be not professional, maybe just a regular gym rat, but you will know that it's experienced if he just touches you and say, do this, rotate this, hold with these fingers, activate the back, and you immediately feel it on the snap, then you know this guy know what he's talking about. 4. Incorporate periodization. Of course, periodization is a systematic planning of training to help athletes reach their goal. It involves dividing training into specific blocks of time, each with specific focus on or goal. One common way to periodize muscle building is to alternate between periods of high volume, a lot of sets, and low volume, fewer sets but heavier, or focus on the different muscle groups each day. I highly agree. I don't think the periodization is highly used in bodybuilding specifically. It's more like for strength training or powerlifting, but I really believe that the way to avoid injury and progressively track the result is really to do periodization. And if you compare it with bro science or training just whatever comes to mind or by feel, this will be superior. Again, I think advanced trainee already should know that probably. Here I want to make a point. Very few people reach the advanced stage, and the reason for that is between intermediate and advanced, they usually jump on steroids, which is a big mistake, and we're going to talk about this if you want in different video. Just leave a comment below if you want me to explain more about that. But very few people take really time to develop their physique. Keep this in mind. For 5 years, this is just a hobby. For 20 years, you develop this sense of mastery over your body, your mind, your discipline, all the good qualities that come with it. 30 years and above, you are ready to start sharing this knowledge with you. I don't think this is just for bodybuilding, it's pretty much for everything. But if you jump on the steroid side, you will pretty much skip the last phase. So keep this in mind. And 5, pay attention to nutrition. This is self-explanatory. Proper nutrition is essential for muscle growth. Be sure you consume enough protein, 1 to 1.5 grams per pound of body weight. This is again pretty generic. Usually bodybuilders, especially the serious one, natural bodybuilders, will usually go sometimes even 2 grams, even 2.5 grams per protein, because protein, as I explained many times on this channel, have very good thermic effect of food, meaning as you eat it, you actually burn more calories to digest it. So it helps you burn fat to keep your satiation better. Satiation. Keep you full longer, and you build muscle easier. And I finish this with that. I hope these recommendations are helpful as you build your advanced muscle building program. It helped me. Sorry, AI, at this point you pretty much give me pretty generic advice, but I think for somebody that needs an overview how this may work, if it's total beginner, this will work. Remember to consult with qualified professional. Again, qualified professional, one personal training course will not do this for you. Bodybuilding, it's an art, and as each art, you need a master, you need an artist. You don't need qualified. There is not specific institution that will make you a master. The only thing that gonna make you a master, it's time and practice, and the way how you practice is what make the master. Always listen to your body to ensure that you're training safely and efficiently and effectively. That's the thing. You and I really cannot listen to our bodies very early on. Now imagine somebody's teaching me now to play a piano, and he's like, just feel the music. What does it matter if I feel the music if I don't know where is the notes and everything in the piano? It's gonna be ridiculous. And this is exactly how it looks when somebody trains in the gym. My opinion is, at this point, we can't trust AI to write something that is for intermediate or advanced. But definitely, if you're a beginner, this may be helpful. Still, if you can't find a training partner or a friend that have at least 5-10 years more experience than you, avoid taking steroids because it's a shortcut that will also shorten your life. And if you have any further question, you can write them down in the comments below. You can follow me on Instagram, follow more of those. But anyway, everything that you give me as an idea will turn to videos. You can subscribe to the channel if you like videos like this. Like the video, comment to help the algorithm, and I'll see you guys in the next video.